Well, back in Fukuyama, barbecued a heck of a good chicken yesterday. Very, very good. Had the day off today, so I took the family back to Onomichi, to Mukaishima, across the way island, or just over there island, to visit those megaliths. And we made some megalith discoveries, and that has given me an idea. I want to share it with you, the Team Hibagon. I want to keep you in the loop. What I'm talking to you about is hours old. Now, after I show you this, check it out for yourself. Verify my findings. I'll show you where we went and how we got there. Okay, Onomichi. Here it is on Google Maps. Downtown train station here. Bridge to Mukaishima here. Zooming in. Keep your eye on the bridge. Zooming in again. We took the highway down here and got off at the Yakushima Shrine. Zoom again. Parked here. Took a long, winding hike up the mountain under dense tree cover. It's megaliths all the way up. So many megaliths, you can't believe it. Now, here's Camera Girl. I didn't take many pictures, sorry, along this way. The trail is bad. It is slippery. It is stumbly and crumbly. And there are deep drop-offs all the way. So, Camera Girl and I were holding hands. Up at the top, we come to this. Now, I think this is the main stone. I don't know. It is a little over 6 meters tall, 20 feet. I calculated that by stacking myself up against it. It has a kind of a bird appearance to me. Reminds me of this megalith on Yakushima. If you like megaliths, you'll love Yakushima. And Mount Heba has a megalith called Falcon Rock. I will try to get up there this autumn and show that to you, and then we can compare these. Here are some other photos and video I took from this area. Now, from where I was standing before, that stone was 20 feet tall, but it turns out to be twice that. There were 20 feet of rock below me. This is the base. It's 40 feet tall from here. Remember, please, the Shinto stuff is all new. They built their shrine on top of this very ancient site, for better or worse. But at least they are good for keeping the vegetation down, weed whacking. The hat is not for fashion. The wide brim gives me maximum protection from double-jawed land leeches dropping on my head, and it helps against the Joro spider webs. I try to slash the webs with my walking stick, but sometimes we can't see them. That's why I go first. making daddy-sized holes in the webs that everyone else can step through. It's hilarious when I find a spider on me and scream and dance like a girl. Those are spider webs all over my hat. My wife today found a trail at the back of the site. Here. It goes through a bamboo grove. It's 80 meters long. And it turns out to be a Megalith Causeway. It's a megalith bridge through here. We walked along megaliths under our feet all the way, 80 meters. 20, 30 feet high. Sheer drops down. I got a little nervous halfway through because it smelled like urine. Out this way, and now we were at another shrine, the Onomichi Shrine. Easy to find by this green roof. Now, the megaliths continue under this shrine. That was one discovery today. We knew the Yakushima Shrine site. We didn't know it extended this far, through the bamboo grove and farther. I'm going to pan north. Keep your eye on that green roof. North. Now this line here is a vertical cliff. I don't know how high. Here. Now, this is what it looks like from the Onomichi side. At the top of the cliff is this ring of boulders, which looks like some kind of platform. If you've ever seen The Lion King, when the monkey comes out and holds up the baby lion, it looks like that. Now the sign says, "Don't go out there." I chose not to take that advice. But you can see why the sign is there. There are large gaps between boulders that a fool like me could fall through. Now this platform, I'm glad I went out, because when you step out into it, if you just step out into it, you are facing Senkoji Temple. Yeah, Mirror Stone Temple, that megalith site. This platform points across Onomichi Channel right at that temple. Now there is a stone staircase that goes below the platform, and this is the platform base. Remember, the Shinto Shrine and all of this carving is new, but this is the ancient base. Behind me is the cliff. My wife is off to the side holding both children's hands. Me for scale. And take the staircase down a little lower. You come to this flat perch that looks like Senkoji's Drumstone, carved on the underside like a bell or a gong. It gongs when you hit it with a heavy walking stick. Well, this looks like that, and it faces it. Now, you are not supposed to go on it, but I did, even with my fear of heights. I struck it with my bamboo walking stick, and it made no sound. It might need a more substantial stick, or it could be gummed up underneath with dirt. Now these stones are in the same place, facing Senkoji Temple. All right, from here, if you turn your head to the right, you can see another megalith site on another mountain. Here, Now, this site was already known, but it wasn't known to us. You can't see it from the ground. The trees obscure it. You can just see one rock, and it looks like natural exposed rock, and that's what you assume. But from here, it's a straight shot across, and the stones are as clear as day, and they seem to face over here. Here's the place. It has temples and shrines built on it, too. You can climb around on it if you want. I don't want. This flat rock looks like another gong stone, possibly. Well, that was another discovery for us, but let me show you this. I look at the 3 sites on the map, the 3 megalithic sites. Here is Senkoji, with its mirror stone and gong stone. Here, the main rock at the site we visited today. Let's draw this line. Here is the new to us, megalithic site called Jodoji Yama, Jodoji Mountain. Draw a line over there and connect Jodoji to Senkoji. It's not just a triangle. It's an equilateral triangle. Each side is 1.3 kilometers long with a margin of error of a few meters. Not coincidence, not an accident, in my opinion. Now, is this pattern finished? Is this just a triangle? I looked 1.3 kilometers out from each of these points, and I don't see anything that stands out to me, but I'm going to keep looking. You, please look. Look around and see what you find. And let me know. Maybe this pattern is fractal. Maybe we need to look 2.6 meters out. I don't know what to think. But here's my idea. Mount Heba, home of the Hibagon, the Japanese Bigfoot, is a megalithic site, a major megalithic site, one of the most important in Japan. The imperial family, has a stake in it. We'll get to that later. But it has, among its many megaliths, it has a mirror stone matching Senkoji. It has a gong stone matching Senkoji. It has a falcon stone, which reminds me of the bird-shaped stone at Iwayako. I wonder what would we find if we searched a circle with a radius of 1.3 meters centered on Mount Heba. Now, there's heavy tree cover. You would really have to search it on the ground. It's not that great a distance, 8 kilometers, 5 miles. But I don't know if it's passable. There are cliffs, maybe rivers. I don't know. Not to mention just the vegetation and the Jodo spider webs and the double-jawed land leeches. And I don't know that I would be able to keep myself on course. This would be off-road, off-trail, no cell phone service. You'd have to have mad orienteering skills. And maybe there's nothing there. Maybe 1.3 kilometers means nothing outside of this triangle. But anyway, that was my idea. Now, if you want to be part and take part, really participate in this Hibagon-related mystery, knock yourself out on Google Maps. Let me know if you find anything curious, and maybe, I don't know, but maybe I can check it out next time I'm up there. I'm planning to go this autumn. Now, I haven't even had a shower yet. I still have Jodo spiderwebs sticking on my face. I just wanted to share this with you guys and gals and pick your brains. Next video for Hibagon 101, we are going up north, way up north. Some astonishing reports and encounters up there. And the northern Hibagon clan might be a little nicer. Or not. Some might be nicer. Some definitely are not. Well, thank you for coming out with my family today. Thanks for not falling off any cliffs. I was very happy to crash through the Joro spiderwebs for you. Now, someone asked if we could skip all this boring history and background and jump right into the modern encounters. And no, we can't. The history and background are very important. And I want to make this the most thorough, comprehensive, encyclopedic record of the Hibagon anywhere, ever. I was serious when I promised that you would know as much as I do, almost. So I'm not skipping anything. However, A, I don't want another mutiny. B, Chapter 9, my chronological list of modern sightings and findings, might get a little tedious to you and me both. It's one after another, after another, after another. So I might just start sprinkling them in one by one ahead of time. I have to think about how to organize it. But yeah, stay tuned, and I think you'll have some modern sightings soon. Okay, thank you for being here. Thank you for your interest in the Hibagon, the Japanese Bigfoot, and megaliths. Bye-bye.